This has been a good day. I would say a game-changing day. The reason is that though Mr. Modi did announce these things on the 15th August speech, there were two, three doubts in the mind. Key one is, did he really mean what he said, or what is a more of a PR thing? Though, when you talk on the Independence Day speech, you're speaking mega things. But ground level, whether second, as you know, India is ruled by opposition in some states and BJP in some states, India in some states. So to some extent, would the council of GST council be able to approve everything? Because there was a revenue loss to the states involved. And the third thing, of course, is the fact is that timeline of implementation. So these meetings, typical bureaucrats, they will meet them, another meeting, and then the whole thing will fizzle out. But I think today, yesterday, there was supposed to be a 2 day meeting, concluded in 1 day, and
Right.
everybody supported it. So I think to some extent we may need to thank Mr. Donald Trump, because he put this tariff, and that threat has brought the nation together. So I think that's the first thing, is that we are showing a committed response. I think the big positive, the quickness of the decision, and a lot of simplification of the GST is also been incorporated in this. Second thing is, why is this so very important? Because if you see, India has been chugging along at a 6.5% growth rate post COVID itself, right? We know this tariff came, and various people said between 30 basis points to 60, 70 basis points GST, GDP may get affected. But more importantly, whatever GDP growth we had achieved, and I'm going to speak quickly here, was due to government capex expenditure. And after COVID, when the income came from this government capex and the drive, it largely went to a very polarized group. So the top 10% of the population was controlling 60% of the wealth and 70% of the wealth. So what happened is a very polarized, the mass market. So there is something called as a K-shaped recovery was happening. That is
Right.
incomes. K means, this is shape. Some people went up, some people went down. This K-shaped income was reflecting in K-shaped consumption. So what was happening was, the costly things were selling, big houses, big cars, but the mass market was suffering. Okay, so because of that, there was a second effect, that private capex was not going up. Because when volume products don't sell, the capacity utilization gets stuck. So private capex, only government capex was pushing forward. So the three legs of the economy, right? Government capex, private capex, consumption, only one leg was firing, and we achieved 6%, 6.5%.